Hey guys, welcome to the Pastor's Minute, and just continuing to talk a little bit here about Elijah. And I think I talked about Elijah not too long ago, but I've been thinking about his life, and there's a couple of things that stick out. And today I just want to point out one simple little thing. Many of you remember he calls fire down from heaven, and he has a showdown with Baal, between Baal and the Lord God, and they get rid of Baal worship. Well, a lot of that was tied to Jezebel. She was the evil, wicked queen who had married Ahab. Now, I don't know if you know this, but this is kind of an interesting thing. But when Ahab marries her in 1 Kings 16, she is the daughter of the king of Sidon. And so there's this connection to Sidon. And so then when Elijah says that there's not going to be any rain for 3 years, and we set the stage for this fire from heaven moment to happen years later, well, God has to take care of Elijah. So he hides him from Jezebel and Ahab because they're out to kill him. Well, first he goes into a valley and these ravens come and feed him. Really cool story. But then the water dries up. And so God sends him to a widow. And if you'll remember the story, he goes and the widow's son is about to die. And he does a miracle, and the widow and the son live. And he stays there until the showdown years later. Well, guess where this widow lives? She lives in the country of Sidon, and the same place where Jezebel is from. And I just find it interesting that God sent Elijah into the enemy's territory and saved him and protected him in front of the enemy's territory without her ever knowing about it. And when he finally does come to Ahab, Ahab says, "I've been looking in every kingdom for you." He's been looking everywhere for Elijah, but apparently not in Jezebel's country. And so I just find it interesting. It reminded me of Psalm 23, where David's singing about this reality that God sets a table before the presence of our enemies. He sets a beautiful, wonderful table for us in the presence of our enemies, and the enemy just has to watch us. And I don't know what you're going through. Maybe you're facing a battle. Maybe it feels like the enemy's got your number a little bit. But I just want you to know that God is watching over you. And even if you are in enemy territory, God is able to parade you right out in front of the enemy, put his hand of protection over you, and take care of you even in the enemy's territory. So just remember, God has you. Whatever you're facing, he has a table set before you, and you get to win and beat the enemy in the end. Have a great day.